Hello everyone, this is V Buzzing with V. Welcome to another video. Today's video is a VR for Andrea, who is crafty mom of two. I will have her linked below. I'm using some die sets from Scrapdivadesigns. The wavy tag set die has been restocked, so head on over to grab that. I will have all the links below. Use discount code V10. That'll save you. That's V10%, VEE10, and the percent sign. So I have joined Andrea's challenge of Jack-o'-lanterns of mayhem, and it's for the month of May, and it's kind of like a halfway to Halloween type of deal. And so this is late. It's June, of course, so we all know that. I wanted to share this anyway, and also link Andrea, so head on over to her channel. She has some beautiful crafts. She's an amazing crafter. You will like all of her stuff. So I have something different for you today. I am doing some watercoloring. I have these stamps that are in my stash. I will have them linked below if you'd like to check that out. But going over the wavy tag set, so you do get 3 pieces. And well, not 3 pieces, but you get 3 sets of pieces. So you get 3 different sizes: a large, medium, and small. You also get a base, and you get a layering piece for each one of those. So again, I'll have that linked below. I am making some bag toppers, and the last week of May is a jack-o'-lantern themed week. And so I decided to make this here. I'm also using the file folder mini album from Scrapdivadesigns. I created one of these I think 2 videos ago, and I wanted to create a smaller version and a slender version. So I'm going to stamp my stamp, and for the cover of the folder, I did do some masking. So the jack-o'-lanterns are one piece, and the bag toppers the jack-o'-lanterns are separate pieces. So I'm going to stamp separately, and I'm using StazOn ink. I'm also using some watercolors that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and actually my husband picked those up 2 years ago, I think, and I'm just barely now using them. So that's the way I roll. I always use my stuff later, always later, never right away. I kind of like hoard them for a little bit and forget about them, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have watercolors, let's use that. So that was the case here. And so yeah, he picked that up a while ago. I'm not sure if they're the same price or if they still sell them. So again, that was 2 years ago. And let's get on to watercoloring. So I'm showing you that the front cover is pink. Here are some pockets, and this is how our bag topper is going to be housed in the folder. And so I thought this was such a cute idea for a slender bag topper. Sometimes you don't want to have the entire top portion covered. You want a little bit of just a different style. So I'm coloring the stamped image. I'm using the watercolor paper for Michaels. Again, that one's an old one, so I'm sure they have so much other things that you can buy. What I've learned is that for watercoloring and card making, the best one is Bristol. I think it's called Bristol, and it's the smooth, flat, white watercolor sheets. I believe you can get them at Michael's as well. So I think that's what I'm going to do as well, because the watercolor paper that I'm currently working with, it's rough, and it's very jaggedy. So as you can see, my stamp didn't stamp clear on the first one. And so, okay, so what I did here is I colored the jack-o'-lantern, and I only did the edges. Now I'm going in with the water, and I'm brushing it to the middle. So for each edge, I'm just brushing that color to the middle of the jack-o'-lantern and creating a shadow on the edges and a lighter color in the middle. So again, I'm going to do this really fast on this one. And so there it is. And I'm just loving watercolors right now. So I'm kind of obsessed. And I even picked up some stamps. So I'm going to get stamping. And oh, I would like to mention Marissa Walker. She's on the design team for Scrap Diva as well. Head on over to her channel because she does lots of stamping and I love it. I love stamping, you guys. I don't do it, but I love watching. And that's one reason why I would follow Sabrina Ann. Oh, I miss her channel. She does stamping all the time. And so, yeah, I love watching it. I love card making. That's one thing that I was interested in before paper crafting was card making. So that's what I used to do before my channel is card making. I wasn't good at it, but I loved it. And so, yeah, I was very excited to go back to stamping and watercoloring. So, I would do watercoloring too, just on the side, but I wouldn't use these pens. I was using the acrylic watercolors. They come in tubes. So yeah, that's what I was using prior. But this type of watercoloring is so much easier and I just love it. So more to come. And I just love Halloween. I wish I could do Halloween all year round. So onto the video, the jack-o'-lantern here. All I did was fussy cut it out with some very sharp scissors and glue them all together and stacked them up nice and neatly there. I'm adding the witch hat. That's also Scrap Diva Designs die. It's one of the Halloween gumball add-on. So I will have that linked below. Here's some I was going to say fuchsia, but yeah, let's go with fuchsia pink twine. And you can find some of this in Michael's. I did see it in the party area, like this. It's the Celebrate It brand. This one I did not pick up from Michael's. This one's a different brand. So yeah, I just want to let you know where you can get that at. So I'm just wrapping some of that around. I'm going to add a little bow there. So I tied a bow. I'm adding the bat to the hat. It's dangling from the hat. The bat is also Scrap Diva. Comes with the gumball machine add-on. So let's go ahead and do the base for the bag topper. You're going to need 2 pieces of black cardstock. I'm using the Recollections brand. I'm going to score it. I think it's 3. No, it's not. It's the notch right after the 1/4, but before the 1/2. So I will have that linked below. I am not good with yeah. So let's move on. I'm using hot glue to glue everything. So unfortunately, my camera did not pick up me gluing down the jack-o'-lantern to the back topper. So all I'm showing you here is that I did use some double-sided foam adhesive to tack that on. And however, my camera did pick me up cleaning. I wonder why. So I was cleaning away while it was filming, but when I was putting my jack-o'-lantern on my back topper, it decided not to film. That's so funny to me. Okay, so here I'm showing you how the back toppers will be set inside the folder. Very simple folder. So if you make one of these, you could gift it. The recipient can use the back toppers and then reuse the folder to put some die cuts and send it off to someone else. So this concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you in the next video. Check out scrapdivadesigns.com and also Andrea, Crafty Mom of 2. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.